For what purpose does the gentleman from Arkansas seek recognition?
Mr. Speaker, I move to suspend the rules and pass the bill H.R. 410.
The clerk will report the title of the bill.
Union Calendar Number 153, H.R. 410, a bill to extend the Alaska Native Vietnam-era Veterans Land Allotment Program and for other purposes.
Pursuant to the rule, the gentleman from Arkansas, Mr. Westerman, and the gentlewoman from Oregon, Ms. Hoyle, each will control 20 minutes. The chair recognizes the gentleman from Arkansas.
Mr. Speaker, I ask that all members be given 5 legislative days to revise and extend their remarks and to add extraneous material on H.R. 410, the bill now under consideration.
Without objection.
Mr. Speaker, I yield myself such time as I may consume.
The gentleman is recognized.
I rise to support H.R. 410, the Alaska Native Vietnam-era Veterans Land Allotment Extension Act of 2025, sponsored by Representative Begich. This legislation would extend the Alaska Native Vietnam-era Veterans Land Allotment Program for an additional 5 years to end on December 29, 2030. Alaska Natives have long experienced land-related hardships. Recognizing this, Congress passed the Alaska Native Claims Settlement Act in 1971 to settle the Aboriginal land claims of Alaska Natives. Unfortunately, this congressional action coincided with the Vietnam War, meaning that many Alaska Natives who were serving overseas in the U.S. military at the time were unable to apply for a land allotment. Congress has attempted to fix this problem legislatively over the years, but many eligible Alaska Native veterans have yet to receive their allotment. Accordingly, the Alaska Native Vietnam-era Veterans Land Allotment Program was established in the 116th Congress. Through this program, eligible Alaska Natives or their heirs can select an allotment of up to 160 acres of certain federal land. On January 21st, on January of 2021, the Trump administration revoked 11 public land orders, which opened up 28 million acres of Bureau of Land Management land for allotment purposes. The next month, however, the newly elected Biden administration postponed that revocation, prompting a battle that waged throughout the rest of President Biden's term. During that time, Alaska Natives remained without their allotments. Immediately upon his return to office this year, President Trump reinstated the revocation through an executive order titled Unleashing Alaska's Extraordinary Resources Potential. While this executive order will help address Alaska Natives' allotment needs, the program is running out of time. Recent estimates show that over 2,000 eligible Alaska Native veterans had yet to receive their allotment, illustrating a clear need for an extension. H.R. 410 would provide this relief by extending the Alaska Native Vietnam-era Veterans Land Allotment Program for an additional 5 years. I thank Representative Begich for sponsoring this legislation, for his hard work on behalf of Alaska Native veterans, and for ensuring that we keep our promises to those who fought for this country. I reserve the balance of my time.
The gentleman reserves. The gentlewoman from Oregon is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise today in support of H.R. 410, a bill that would extend the Alaska Native Vietnam-era Veterans Land Allotment Program until 2030, giving those brave men and women who served in the Vietnam War additional time to apply for and claim the land allotments that they were promised. In 1906, Congress passed the Alaska Native Allotment Act to provide individual Alaska Natives up to 160-acre allotments. However, this law was later repealed with the passage of the Alaska Native Claims Settlement Act in 1971. While many Alaska Natives were able to apply for allotments prior to the ANCSA, others were unable to due to their active military service at the time. To correct the issue, Congress established the Alaska Native Vietnam-era Veterans Land Allotment Program in 2019. Under the program, Alaska Native Vietnam-era veterans who served between 1964 and 71 and had not previously received an allotment or their heirs were deemed eligible to apply. Despite the number of veterans still eligible to apply, the program is set to expire in December of this year. By extending the program through 2030, Congress will reinforce our support for Native communities and give eligible Alaska Native veterans the time they need to apply for the land that they're entitled to. I urge my colleagues to support this bill, and I reserve the balance of my time.
The gentlewoman reserves. The gentleman from Arkansas is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, I yield such time as he may consume to the lead sponsor of the bill, the gentleman from Alaska, Mr. Begich.
The gentleman is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I appreciate the opportunity to speak on H.R. 410, the Alaska Native Vietnam-era Veterans Land Allotment Extension Act of 2025. This bill extends the application period for the Alaska Native Vietnam-era Veterans Land Allotment Program by 5 years, ensuring eligible veterans can claim the land that they were promised. For decades, thousands of Alaska Native veterans who served in Vietnam were unfairly denied the ability to apply for land allotments due to their service overseas. While Congress took steps to correct this injustice, the executive branch, until recently, has been slow processing eligibility applications and conveyances, leaving many veterans in limbo. As of January 2025, out of more than 2,000 eligible Alaska Native veterans, only 41 applications have been certified and only 18 veterans have received their conveyances. Fortunately, executive orders issued by the current administration have reinstated federal land withdrawals previously revoked, returning lands to the state of Alaska and unlocking lands that had been closed. This expansion of available land increases opportunities for veterans to select and receive their rightful allotments. This bill will give these veterans time to participate in the program with ample land for viable selections. These veterans served our country honorably, and we need to make sure that they are not denied what they were promised. Thank you for your consideration of H.R. 410. I urge my colleagues to support this bill, and I yield back.
Mr. Speaker, I have no further requests for time. I'm prepared to close and reserve the balance of my time.
The gentleman reserves. The gentleman from Oregon is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, I urge my colleagues to support the legislation. I yield back the balance of my time.
The gentleman yields. The gentleman from Arkansas is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, this legislation again would extend the Alaska Native Vietnam-era Veterans Land Allotment Program through the end of 2030. I commend Mr. Begich for his leadership and for working on this important issue for his constituents in Alaska. I urge the adoption of H.R. 410, and I yield back the balance of my time.
The question is, will the House suspend the rules and pass the bill H.R. 410? Those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed, no. In the opinion of the chair, 2/3 being in the affirmative, the rules are suspended, the bill is passed, and without objection, the motion to reconsider is laid on the table.